know, playing with friends and all that.
Yeah, a lot of good energy, a lot of like hot competition, good, amazing competitors.
Yeah,
you know,
definitely.
just like nationwide. But I gotta say, I'm very, very excited to see what we're going to get very shortly. So here we
Yeah,
are,
definitely.
winners, semifinals, 125 person bracket. This is the top 6. S.N.E.S.s again, hot off of like an insane game streak. Hasn't dropped a game since pools.
Yeah, that's got to definitely be like a ego booster in a way, like a power up. So he's definitely probably feeling himself right now. Probably wants to take this also even 3-0. So let's see if S.N.E.S.s can do it, or if maybe underdog will be the underdog and 3-0 S.N.E.S.s instead.
Yeah, this is going to be very exciting to see here. Underdog kind of just like off my radar for sure. I just had recently heard about them. I think, if I'm not mistaken, a Texas native who's going to Champaign for school, so it has a lot of regular sets with players from Champaign. So this is going to be pretty interesting. S.N.E.S.s, though, again, a lot of momentum from Cruise and top 48.
So going to be general main team here to a small battlefield here. I'm not really too sure how these characters play on this kind of stage, considering as well since they both have projectiles and they can kind of just go either way. So I guess we'll just see how this goes for our game 1.
Yeah, a small battlefield. I kind of like it. It kind of suggests that they did end up striking, which is kind of crazy and kind of cool. Because I think both Ness as a character and Snake as a character are incredible on PS2, and it's just better who you think has a better advantage. But this is still a great stage for Ness to get his combo starters, and a great stage for Snake to get his ledge trapping, which we're seeing right now from Underdog. Gets the heal but loses it right away.
Yeah, exactly. So it could really be an either or right now, but again, it's like you find the heal and then you immediately take more damage or about the same.
Watch Underdog deal like 700 damage and lose the game. But these heals coming out over and over, down
smash. Yeah,
smash.
behind the down smash, very nice coming from Underdog and sitting at 66%. Not very too much, and Snake, I would say he's sort of heavy, so he might be even living like past like 120 even. But if S.N.E.S.s could maybe find this stock pretty early, we might see already a second stock coming from Underdog.
Yeah, we're seeing pretty insane just assurance coming out right here from Underdog. Getting up that extra credit. Snake is an absolute beast, especially with the stock lead, so this is what you want to try to avoid in kind of fighting Snake.
Finding that PK Thunder, wow, I can't even believe that stray PK Thunder just sent him up into the top of the blast zone and actually took his stock.
Yeah, Underdog can't believe it either, just scratching his head there for a moment, trying to understand, maybe just question like maybe he put out an input or not, but up till, like again, Snake racking up the damage just before, you know, I blinked and he was in the red percent and then he's off the top.
Yeah, of course, like again, like I don't even believe it's like fair to say that this match is like slight advantage for any character because like this could be like neck and neck, like this is very truly even in my opinion, and like again, this could go really either way, and again, like Underdog already having S.N.E.S.s on his last stock.
Absolutely beautiful to see here for Underdog, just making a name for themselves here at Arcadian IV and continuing to apply this pressure, potentially ending S.N.E.S.s game streak here.
This could be the end of S.N.E.S.s clean record, unless he can find this second stock off of Underdog here, sitting at 134%.
Yeah, looking for opportunity here, trying to get the stock off, but doesn't get the sweet spot back here. And dash attack is going to put Snake in center stage down here. Insane move, by the way. Just like frame 3, does 20 damage and amazing stage control. Really good pressure right there. Backwards going to do it.
All right, last stock here. S.N.E.S.s may be able to bring this back unless Underdog finds a stray back air hit and could potentially stop healing S.N.E.S.s with the grenades and C4.
Looking for something here, not finding anything going, but there we go. Combo started off the platform as S.N.E.S.s no, but the explosion into the up air. Amazing DI coming out from S.N.E.S.s, but still, it looks like Underdog's been in the driver's seat for so long, but just as I say that, back air is coming out, sweet spot. Another sweet spot back here, and the hunt continues.
Yeah, definitely. Underdog trying to recover high and trying to play it safe, but the S.N.E.S.s yo-yo is going to come out and take game 1.
The patience and the precision from S.N.E.S.s just hunting out those like panic options from Snake, waiting out those air dodges, getting the positioning they needed, and now S.N.E.S.s going up 1-0, continuing his streak.
Yeah, definitely. Even especially watching like the crew battle, like you could definitely tell with all the different Nessus players we had, like S.N.E.S.s and Atada are definitely way two different like Ness players, and it's just incredible to see that like depending even like on the person, the kind of character that they can, or I guess like the way that they can play a character, the same character, it's so different. So you really can't even like say too much about a matchup because it might not be all the same for the same person.
Yeah, not only do we get to see the awesome unification of all the Ness talent in Illinois, but we got to see an amazing like moment of like redemption as they won the bracket reset with not even needing a Tata, by the way. Ness able to close it out on burst earlier today. So now we have a huge momentum swing. Feeling himself is Ness, just getting huge damage, but Snake is a big boy and he's gonna live for a while.
Yeah, definitely. Already 20 seconds in, and that PK Thunder was definitely something. And Underdog trying to find a response with only 30% on S.N.E.S.s right now, but Underdog is going to go up to almost 100% here.
And then his healing right there is S.N.E.S.s getting
like,
some momentum.
What stock? What stock?
0.1%. Are you
Nothing
kidding me?
on S.N.E.S.s right now. He is definitely feeling himself. 126 on Underdog right now. He's trying to find an opening, finding that dare here, but nothing else really, just trying to come out here.
Absolutely beautiful stuff right here. S.N.E.S.s just has so much momentum. The sweet spot back here meets its mark at 14% only on S.N.E.S.s. A monster on winner's semis here.
Yeah, sitting at 14% is a pretty crazy first stock too, and a minute in, taking Underdog's first stock here and resorting back to 0%. S.N.E.S.s just knows how to play around these explosives and trying not to take too much damage from them.
It's an up tilt to anti-air, but still only have 40% potential opportunity right here. Great pressure coming out, opting for the down and not going to be able to get the spacing for it though.
Yeah, it almost looked like S.N.E.S.s had like basically spiked the Cypher and was trying to get rid of Underdog's recovery, but Underdog making a recovery back and trying to get S.N.E.S.s out of this corner to get some damage up, but not going to do anything just yet.
Yeah, Underdog finding the tech chase, but we have S.N.E.S.s finding the heal, but loses it right back and gets the stage control. S.N.E.S.s gets the ledge and makes it back on stage.
Yeah, he barely jumped over that Nikita, and that would have probably been death considering he was at corner.
For opportunity, gets the neutral there. No tech on Snake. Underdog on their last stock here, potentially about to go down 2-0 here in winner's semis.
I couldn't find that up tilt. Trying to find something here though, honestly. It's just so hard to approach S.N.E.S.s when all these PK fires are coming out, and that PK Frost as well is super dangerous.
Back here is going to find stage control, but the Underdog's going to need a lot more than that. The shorten. Oh, wow, yeah, Nikita broken.
Yeah. Very nice option coming from Underdog. I honestly would have not considered stopping PK Thunder with Nikita, so it's not every day you see that.
Yeah, just got to find some way to get back in this game. Snake definitely has the power for it. We saw a lot of it in game one, but let game one slip away, and S.N.E.S.s will take it to the bank. Both of them just kind of figure each other out. Underdog on his back foot, just trying to find an opening.
Yeah, Underdog does not seem like he wants to approach too much here because this is his last stock and he won't have a healing ability just like S.N.E.S.s does here. But it might not look like it would be turning towards Underdog's favor right now with S.N.E.S.s putting so much pressure onto ledge.
Yeah, I gotta say, it's a really good option right here. Almost at 100% here. Neutral air, Underdog is bleeding, gets a, oh wow, huge option right there. Gonna get the down throw into the grenade, into the back. The grenade conversions are huge. Back throw, is it gonna do it right there? Oh, edge of the stage. A little bit of rage on S.N.E.S.s, and that's gonna be 2-0 advantage here in winners semifinals. One game away from seeing Shelter in winners finals.
Yeah, S.N.E.S.s might not even drop a game. Honestly, the run might continue if S.N.E.S.s takes this last game from Underdog, and unfortunately Underdog is gonna be sent to losers.
Oh yeah, that one player that took a game on him and Fool's smiling right now, big. Yeah, I got it. That's looking poised to honestly just win the whole thing at this point. Like, I know it's way too early to say with 7 other amazing players still in the bracket, but S.N.E.S.s is on fire. Yeah,
definitely. He was definitely feeling himself earlier and putting in the work definitely. And Ness, like again, like you don't really see a lot of players that play a character a certain way that just makes you think like, wow, this is like PR potential. Like that is how like well like rounded a player like has their character down basically.
Yeah, S.N.E.S.s has been in the scene for just a very long time, like working on a lot of himself as a player, as like the mental game as well, just staying poised. And I think that mental game can definitely improve, especially with like the morale booster that was the Fudel. It's kind of like a little like its own like coaching session, if you will. Like 4 character specialists trying to like understand things really well. But oh wow, unprecedented pick right here, but a great pick nonetheless. I see Hero do phenomenal in this matchup.
I have not seen the hero. I do not think so. So this is going to be a little interesting. I don't think we had any other heroes here, so this will be a little different from seeing Ness and Snake.
Yeah, the very good thing here about Ness versus Hero is Hero normals just have so much base knockback that just put Ness in a bad spot. His forward tilt, his aerials, a lot of the aerial priority is just amazing to knock Ness back. I've seen Ness had a struggle in the past against players like Leon in this matchup.
So right off the bat, it seems like Underdog has a little bit more of leeway here, having a little bit more percentage on S.N.E.S.s, so maybe this was the change that Underdog needed, even though I have no idea if this hero is real.
Yeah, I was just going to say, we haven't seen too many spells, but the whack heal is not nearly as bad as any explosive, so really good for him, and then that's just the balance that's going to be huge in this matchup.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be beneficial for Underdog here, since S.N.E.S.s cannot use PK anything, honestly, and finding that raw up smash is going to take S.N.E.S.s first stock.
Yeah, but it's game 3 too late for the hero counter pick. I guess we're going to have to wait and see, because like, I think it needs to be some adjustments. But if this could break the streak from S.N.E.S.s, that could also break the morale.
Yeah, of course. Especially considering this is game 3 and having a character switch. At the game 3 in a best of 5 situation, you're gonna have to like readapt last game, and you gotta decide if this is gonna be like a game 5 situation or if you're gonna still take it regardless of their character switch.
I 100% agree with you there, and I think a huge benefit of this game just in general, like the 3-stock format lends a lot to for the adaptation, and looks like S.N.E.S.s is already picking up on his hero.
Yeah, definitely looks like he's got his hero downloaded here. And Underdog still trying to make some waves here. Coming with bounce again, and Flame Slash not going to do anything just yet. And S.N.E.S.s finding some aerials here.
Oh, yeah, gets that high knockback though, and Hero charging up, man. Almost going to find that whack.
Yeah, that would have been deadly, and we probably would have killed too.
Oh yeah, Spanish. I wish more moves in this game would have that animation, the whack animation, you know. You get hit by a Ganon punch, you should just disappear.
Disappear. Bounce is online again. S.N.E.S.s finding those fairs, trying to keep him at bay here. Cannot use PK fire though, but finding that back throw is gonna do some heavy damage to Underdog here.
Yeah, back throw even at low percentage is incredible because just how high knockback that it has. It offers huge safe control. But that was such a brave forward air from S.N.E.S.s, because if that traded, it's such a win for Hero. But speaking of win, huge rage backer. S.N.E.S.s backer is such a sweet thing.
Yeah, definitely, and even healing from that kaboom is going to definitely heal a little bit of S.N.E.S.s percent, but he is still at 140, a little close to max rage now, and Underdog having Psych up, hopefully looking to get the second stock from S.N.E.S.s soon.
Yeah, S.N.E.S.s just hanging on to this win streak. One good opening away from 3-0ing Underdog.
And there it is, 2 stock as well at 159%. S.N.E.S.s going on to winners finals in top 6. Yeah.
If I truly believed he was